and welcome to JazzedTutorials. This week I'm going to do another text effect, and this is a very similar text effect to a previous tutorial I did a long time ago. I think it was maybe a year or two ago I did this tutorial. Anyway, we did like a rainbow see-through text effect type thing. Well, this is a very similar effect, but I'm using a photo instead, and I think it's a really cool effect. And I did this out of random one day and thought, oh, let's make a video about this because somebody in the world might want to know how to do this. So, yeah, that's where that inspiration came into play. Now, the text effect that we're doing on top of this to create this cool effect, I think I may have done this or not done this before, I'm not too sure. So I'm going to, again, just to re-explain it in case I haven't shown you guys, because why go ahead and do the whole thing and then not really explain? The whole point of a tutorial is to explain it. Anyways, okay, let's get right to it and go for it. So the font that I'm using is Arial Black. Now, I like Arial Black because, well, it's just a very bold font and it showcases this effect quite nicely. If you have a rather bold font like Arial Black that you want to use, by all means, you can test it out and see if it works for you, but I just like Arial Black. Anyway, and I also want to point out, for this particular effect that we're going for, I would suggest using a plain white background, and I'll explain after I do the effect why, and I'll show you why. So let's get right to it. Now, for this particular tutorial, I'm doing a typography type of effect here, but you don't have to. I'm just doing it because I'm using this for something else later on besides the tutorial. So yeah. Alright, so what I've done is I've typed out my my letter. I'm doing a letter first, and the letter's going to be bigger than the rest of my text, hence the word typography. Anyway, so what I've done is, and you can pick relatively any color for your text because we're not going to really use that anymore. You're going to set the fill opacity down to 0% anyway, so you won't see it. So we're going to start things off with a bevel and emboss over here. And I'm using a style of inner bevel with a smooth technique. And my depth is 100%, 1000%, excuse me. And directions up. My size is 16. Down here on the shading, we have a 0-degree angle. I've unchecked use global light for almost every section here I'm using because it's not really needed. And I have a 40-degree altitude there. I don't know if your anti-allies is checked off. Mine wasn't, so I did, but yours might be. But if it's not, go ahead, check it off immediately. Also, down here on the highlight mode, I have white with a linear dodge add with an 18% opacity. The shadow mode for this is linear burn black with an 8% opacity. Alright, then I've added a stroke setting. This is a very gray, a standard gray color. It's the 999 one here. There you go. And my opacity is 27%. The blend mode for this is overlay. And the position's inside with a 1 pixel size. Next, I went to add inner shadow. I chose white for my color, and I used a linear dodge add for the blend mode. The opacity is 22%, and the angle is negative 90 degrees. Again, no global lights needed. So now my distance is 1 pixels, and the rest is 0. My contour is this here. It is a preset, so you should have it. It's called Rounded Steps. If you don't see it in your presets, go ahead and load it. It's already there, I swear, I promise you. Just go over here and select Load Contours, and you'll see it in your preset section. So yeah. Last but not least, I added a drop shadow. And the blend mode is Multiply with an 82% opacity. I chose this kind of bluish black color here. And I have a 2 pixel distance. Again, the angle here is 0 if you can't see that, and no global light. The size for this is 8 pixels, and that's about that. So then you'll see something like this. So my J looks like that, and then the rest of my text that I'm using looks just like that. Alright, now let's get into the actual adding the photo. So now open up your photo of your choice. Any photo works. You may or may not have to alter it with doing a brightness and contrast. I don't know. I did, but you may not have to, so don't. If you see that in my layer thing here, don't worry about that. That's me. But if you want to do it for yours, go for it. So I've opened a photo, and what I did is I did the whole control click on the T, make the text or the letter active that you're choosing for this effect, and then I masked it right into that. So you'll notice that when I make that active, it's masked into just that one letter that I wanted. Perfect, love it. And then what I did to enhance the effect, I took my soft round eraser brush. I used a size that suited my my font size, and I just erased a bit of it so that it kind of faded in a bit and looked really nice and blended in. Blending, we are blending. And then for me, I had to add a brightness and contrast because the photo looked kind of dull. So I did that. But you don't have to. It's up to you guys. But I did that for mine. And that essentially is how you would add a photo into your text and make it look pretty cool. So I hope you liked this lovely tutorial. If you didn't, I am very sorry. If it was helpful, please do hit the like button. If you have any suggestions for further videos of such or anything in the tutorial type of video, comment below, or if you want to inbox me, you may. I do get back in a very timely fashion, and I try to help you out whenever I bestly can. And that's about it. Oh, and another thing, a side note. If you guys follow me on my vlog channel, which some of you may or may not, I don't know, but I do have a vlog channel if you didn't know. Do subscribe. I post random videos now and then, but I am starting up a series on this channel, and I'm calling the series Apptastic. It's basically a weekly series where I pick up a random app of the week, and I just show you guys what app I'm using that week, or a game app that I like for that week, or something of the week that's app related. Mostly it will be an Apple iPhone type of app because I have an iPhone, so yep. Some Apple apps are also capable with Android phones as well. So I'll try to pick out apps that can be for both, but I don't normally know which is which. I'll have to do research to find out. So yeah, definitely subscribe to that channel and check out all my Apptastic videos so you know what's hip and hoppin' and awesome in the Apptastic world. I have a playlist over there which I'll link below. Well, actually, you should probably just click my subscribe button to the channel. I'll link that on the thing here, or wherever. Somewhere here you'll see it. And you'll see a playlist for the video. So check it out. My first video is already up. It's Kingdom Hearts Unchained. So check it out. It's pretty cool. So hopefully you guys stuck around long enough to hear that spiel. If you didn't, then you're missing out. But if you did, you're awesome. I like you, and you're cool. Thank you guys for watching this and listening to my spiel of all that. And I will see you guys later. And also links below to anything you want to find me on. All my Tumblrs, Facebooks, and Twitters, and channels and things link below. Alright, bye!